The Lakers. For Brooklyn, the goal is to get... Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks.
Sure does, DA. Thank you so much. And now the Lakers starting group. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Brooklyn, they've got Kyrie Irving. Griffin is out there with Durant. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Harden in at the point guard position. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
They get it back. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Another shot. And it's Drummond missing.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders.
Shooter passes to James. Pass to Caldwell-Pope. Outside, Davis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And Brooklyn called for the foul.
When trying to guard AD, I'll tell you, the combination of size and quickness is brutal. Hard not to foul him.
And he makes both free throws. First quarter, just over a minute played. Harden the pass to Griffin. Changes up and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
He's so athletic. Blake Griffin's one of those players you have to make a decision. You have to wrap him up before he takes off.
At the line for 2. Both free throws good from Griffin. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. LeBron outside. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Schroeder dishes to James. And the dunk by LeBron.
Not much anyone can do to stop that. LeBron flexing at the rack.
Nets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Irving against Caldwell-Pope. To the middle. Outside for Griffin. And that one goes long.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And the dunk by James.
Well, AD attracts so much attention. He's learned to stay patient and just locate the open man.
Schroeder against Harden. Deflects the pass. Outside, KD. And the Nets miss again.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
And here comes Harris, leading the fast break. Trying to get open is Irving. And KD the bucket on the assist by Irving.
Well, the thing about Kyrie, he draws so much defensive attention. Someone's often left open.
LeBron against Harris. Schroeder outside. And it's sent back by KD.
I'll tell you, if you're not looking out, KD will send your shot back.
Harris passes to Griffin. Over Davis. And Davis sends it back. Here's Schroeder. There's the pass to Drummond. It's stolen by Harris. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. KD's shot is good. KD's got 6.
You know, people underestimate the speed of Durant. He gets up court quickly.
Schroeder kicks to James. 1:24 left in the first quarter. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Shot clock at 6. Back to LeBron. And he slams it down right on top of Kevin Durant.
And this is how you fire up your teammates. LeBron with a 10 on that one.
Schroeder against Harden. Pass to Griffin. The shot, no good. Good D by Drummond. LeBron passes to Davis. James looking around. Back to Davis. Takes a three. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock. And it's sent back by KD. Takes it out to Schroeder. Pass to Davis. Tries yet again. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. For Brooklyn, they've gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Right side, Durant. Irving against Caldwell Pope. Here's Griffin. Makes it off the glass.
This is what you want out of your offense. A high percentage look for Blake Griffin.
Schroeder outside. Here's Drummond. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Tie game in Brooklyn. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in... Naturally a ball-dominant player. James Harden talked to us.
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal, of course.
Giving their offense another dynamic.
And it also helps him preserve some energy for those big moments in the big game.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
And you can see it's already having an impact. It can cause shooters to think twice.
We've got Irving Brown out there with Green, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 2 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Here's Caruso inside. Teams have dynasties. The 90s, Michael Jordan. We've seen it over the many decades. Over the next decade, though, who do you think is going to lead the pack there?
Ooh, that's a great question. You know, with the way Father Time is treating LeBron, you might have to wait and see because he is still playing at such a high level. But, you know, obviously Giannis has got to be on the short list with the Bucks. For me, I really look at Luka in Dallas. I just feel like with Kristaps Porzingis, that duo could just be deadly with how the game is played. But don't sleep on the Celtics with Tatum and Brown and that group that they have, with the front office they have. Man, I think the league overall is going to be in great shape moving forward.
It sure seems that way.
Yeah, and they're shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Lakers trail by 7. Caruso looking for an opening. Outside Matthews. Pass to Caruso. Will it go? Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Irving attacking. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Irving's got the lead up to 9 now for the Nets.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
And Caruso's got the ball here for the Lakers. Nothing offensively yet from them in the second quarter. And there's the pass to Horton Tucker. And taken away by Brown. One-on-one fast break. Here's Dinwiddie. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Lakers trail by 11. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
KD's checked in for Irving. Davis is checked in for the Lakers. Caldwell Pope comes in for Wesley Matthews. Durant, and that one's on target from the wing. KD's got 8 points.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
To the wing right side. Kuzma finds Davis. They could use a bucket. The rebound by Jeff Green.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
Caldwell Pope outside. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. And Davis puts it in.
Good job by AD. Gets his feet set, on balance, shoulders squared, has the athletic flexibility of a smaller player.
Now here's Dinwiddie. He's guarded closely, tries from 10. The rebound by the Lakers. And it's the Lakers on the break. Davis has got the ball. And Davis throws it down.
He's so dangerous when pushing in transition. AD with the size, the athletic ability, the scoring ability, terrific finish.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Outside, Green. Pass to Brown. There's the triple. But they'll get another chance. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And the Nets lead by 13.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Caruso, the pass to Davis. Harrell trying to free himself up. Caruso kicks to Caldwell Pope. The feed to Harrell. Stolen by Durant. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Back to Dinwiddie. The shot's good. Dinwiddie's got 9.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
Passes it to Davis. Shoots over KD. It's stolen by Brown. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been...
Thanks a lot.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play, Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. The period wrapped up with the teams on level.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Lakers trail by 15. Taking a look at Los Angeles. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Drummond in at the center, locking down the middle. Davis, the pass to Schroeder. Just 5 to shoot. Here's LeBron, and James throws it down.
And Schroeder entrusted to run this offense, making the right call.
Caldwell Pope against Irving. Pass to Harden. The kick out to Irving. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Harden's shot is off. Lakers trail by 13. Davis, the pass to LeBron. They get it again. Outside for Caldwell Pope. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
Harden dishes to Griffin. kicks to Durant. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Harris with it. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope.
Excellent defense. When Drummond's being aggressive, he's very difficult to score on.
To the inside and finished off by Davis.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
And for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's best when he lets the game come to him, when he's not forcing shots, not making things tough on himself, not making tough passes. You know, Smitty, a simple approach does wonders for him.
Kevin, you applaud the maturity of KCP to realize that he knew he needed to change his game to improve. Focusing on making the easy play has made him a very valuable member of this team.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Horton Tucker's checked in. And Wesley Matthews subbed in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. LeBron kicks it over to Schroeder. Over Harris. Up again. It's good on the putback.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Harden the pass to Griffin. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. A nice shot by Katie.
Durant has one thing on his mind. When he gets the ball in close, attack.
Schroeder outside. On the pass to LeBron. The kick out to Matthews. 5 to shoot. Drummond passes to Matthews. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Jeff Green is checked in for Brooklyn. Bruce Brown comes in for Kyrie Irving. The Lakers also with a sub. Kuzma's checked in. Harden against Schroeder. Harden surveying the D. Feeds to Green. On the wing, Harris. Green kicks to Griffin. Over Drummond. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
I'll tell you what, he's been off target all night, and his teammates have had to rally.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Out to Harris. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Dinwiddie's checked in for Joe Harris. And then for Los Angeles, Montrezl Harrell comes in for Drummond. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dennis Schroeder. Caruso, the pass to James. That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Kuzma.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
What I like during this run, they paid incredible attention to the details at both ends. That needs to continue.
As crafty as they come, Harden uses that tremendous body control to his advantage.
The Nets have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Here's Caruso. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Outside Matthews. Lakers passing it around. LeBron passes to Kuzma. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Harden kicks to Griffin. Pass to Brown. Back to Griffin. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
I love the way of Griffin. Eye on the prize, going after the rim. Is either going to dunk it or you're going to foul him.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. It's Caldwell Pope with the drive. It's off.
And Green's defense, very important to this team's success. The way.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets going into the break with a 10-point lead. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. They've got Griffin. Green is out there with Harris. Then it's Harden, and it's Brown in at the 2. So that's the Nets 5. Green against Davis. And here's Brown outside. The shot, no good. Caldwell Pope with some nice D.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Nets leading by 8. And here's Harden. To the left wing. Harris, right side. To the paint. They kick it out to Green. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. So for the Nets, Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Griffin. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Brown. Drummond's checked in for Los Angeles. LeBron with it. Harris is there. Davis, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Second shot opportunity. That is good. And the Nets lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Andre Drummond. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. On the wing, Irving. Back to Harden. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Davis, and he slams it down right on top of Kevin Durant.
Oh, my. See, you can't do that without great athleticism, and that's one thing AD brings to the party.
Now Harden. Green up on top. Over Drummond. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
And well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
And that field goal percentage climbing now above 50%. They look like a different team here in the second half.
Harden outside. Down low. Green, no luck. And here's the Lakers. Good momentum, 8 straight points. It's Caldwell Pope with the drive. James dishes to Drummond. Passes it to Caruso. On the wing, James. 6 on the shot clock. Drummond trying to get himself free. Kept alive. Pass to Caruso. On the wing, James. Out left to the wing. Drummond passes to LeBron. Over Harris. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you got to protect the ball.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Griffin's checked in, and the Lakers also making a change. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Alex Caruso. On the wing, Irving. To the inside, 11 feet away. It's hauled in by LeBron.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Can't tie it up as that one's no good. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. Harris inside. Started by Davis. Griffin down low. Working on Drummond. And finished off by Griffin.
That's a big bucket for Blake. Teammates have to love that shot.
Harris against James. Passes to Drummond. Count it! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Harden bounce pass. Irving for three. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, you want your team to be aggressive on the glass, but he was a little too zealous for that rebound.
Yeah, there's an art to snatching rebounds from behind, but most players can't pull it off. Tim Duncan was one of the best. Your go-to guy in these situations, LeBron has been here before plenty of times.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Now the pass to Harris. At the top of the key, Durant. He feeds it to Griffin. It falls!
These are moments in the game where Blake needs to step up, and he did.
Now here's James. To take the lead. Misses the three. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Two terrific defenses tonight, Greg. They do it in a variety of ways. It's been hard for either team to score.
You know, strong on ball, in help, in transition, and both coaches doing such a great job of making the adjustments. And listen, the reality is defense still can be a factor in determining who wins and who loses.
And we're seeing it right before our eyes. Now here's Caldwell Pope following the miss by Brook Lopez. And James throws it down.
Well, that's one man never afraid to punch it. Give LeBron a path to the bucket, and the finish is going to be something in a poster.
Now here's DiVincenzo. In the corner, Middleton with it. Now the feed to Giannis. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And it's Davis with the ball for Los Angeles. And here is James. About a minute played so far here in the first. 6 to shoot. Davis in the corner. Rebounded by the Bucks.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
A shot by Middleton, wide open. No good from the wing. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. LeBron, no good. Middleton outside. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Lopez against Drummond. Lopez kicks to Middleton. Pass to DiVincenzo. That one off the back iron and out.
That's the third straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket.
Tell you what, even though he's a little older now, James still a force in transition.
Now here is Holiday. The pass to Giannis. Hits it down to Middleton. Lopez against James. Great D that time from James.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first win.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
The stiff defense gives Drummond some trouble on that shot, but he stays cool and gets a trip to the line.
Free throw good, Drummond. And both free throws good for Drummond. Bucks have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Holiday, the pass to Middleton. The dish to Antetokounmpo. And stolen by LeBron. Oh, and here comes Schroeder all alone. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
And it was ignited by the steal by LeBron. I mean, he's got his head up right away, and the ball is out of his hands quickly.
Middleton on the wing. Lopez against Drummond. Holiday, the pass to Middleton. They need this.
And you've got to be careful with Middleton down low. I mean, he's very talented at how he gets defenders to bite in the post.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Clock at 2. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The dogged intensity Harrell has is just insane. And he uses all this energy to his advantage, particularly on the glass.
Here is Forbes. Middleton for 3. And the Bucks miss again. Here's Horton Tucker. Defended by Middleton. The kick out to Matthews. Here's Horton Tucker. Matthews, no good. 59 seconds left in the first quarter. Tucker can't get it to go. Here's Los Angeles now. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Kuzma against Middleton. The kick out to Matthews. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. 4-on-3 break. Back to Tucker. It's blocked, and there's the foul. It will go on P.J. Tucker. That is his first foul of the game. Lakers leading by 8. Kuzma, left side. Shoots over Tucker.
Good, solid, basic, fundamental defense. Tucker on balance, light on his feet, alert, beautifully done.
And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guy.
And so it's Los Angeles with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. Back to the action after this one. All part of the process of achieving greatness.
Yeah, and most guys have had to go through it. MJ, LeBron, leading a team to a championship rarely happens early on.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. P.J. Tucker is out there with Portis. Then it's Holiday, and it's Forbes in at the shooting guard position. On up the court. Here's Forbes. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Wesley Matthews picks one up.
You know, that's what Forbes has to do now. He's got to be aggressive, force the defender into a tough spot, and be ready to handle that contact.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Pat Connaughton. And LeBron James gets it to go.
Tell you what, if he's within shouting distance of the basket, he's going to get his buckets. You can count on that.
Lopez outside. Pass to Forbes. Kicks it out to Giannis. And it's LeBron James with the rebound.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Lopez left side. I know you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts that maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to effecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Many sharp guys in the NBA.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start, finding a rhythm right now.
Here's Giannis, and the dunk by Giannis.
I tell you, that's why Antetokounmpo is so feared league-wide. I mean, when he's close to the rim, he's most likely going to flush it on you.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, if you just look for a few minutes at Giannis Antetokounmpo on the court, you know why he's called the Greek Freak, but it's the drive that makes him an MVP. He said, people try to make it complicated. Life is simple. You know what you want, go get it. Do what it takes every day, and don't lie to yourself. Guys, I hope you understand I'm being truthful in all of these reports. Back to you.
Love the intensity. David, thank you. And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, GA, take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the Freak, Superman, what have you. None of it feels like an exaggeration.
Shoots from 8. Lopez, no luck.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Here's Drummond. James wide open. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Drummond's got the lead up to 11 now for the Lakers.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Lopez passes to Middleton. Back to Lopez. It's good. Lopez has got his first points of the game.
Middleton, a scorer by nature, that time showing you he can find his teammates too.
James looking it over. Feeds it to Drummond. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Caldwell Pope outside. Schroeder passes to LeBron. The Lakers rebound. Bucks trail by 9. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Shots good by Middleton.
Really like the energy of Middleton. I mean, he drives to the hole so hard. I like that force that he goes to the basket with.
James against Middleton. LeBron kicks to Drummond. He feeds it to Davis. Lays it up off the glass. And the Lakers lead by 9.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And stolen by James. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're playing a brute.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. It's the Lakers out on top at halftime. They have a 9-point lead. Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
The story has been the versatility of Giannis, his ability to dominate in every statistical, mephistical.
And that'll do it.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Checking out the group for Frank Vogel to start the second half. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Drummond in at the 5 down low. Middleton right side. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Middleton so highly productive and consistent. A steady contributor night in and night out.
And so he makes both from the line.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Middleton against LeBron. Here's Davis. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Back to Drummond. Lakers working the ball around now. The second chance effort. And LeBron with the layup. LeBron's got 10.
Man, you got to respect and appreciate how polished LeBron is inside. I mean, he really excels at creating opportunities for himself close to the rim.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. That one good for two. Antetokounmpo's got his second basket of the game.
Just off the charts, incredible athleticism from Antetokounmpo. Fending off contact like a real pro. You know, growing up in Greece, Giannis Antetokounmpo was so poor, he and his older brother, Thanasis, had to share a pair of tennis shoes. I mean, how about how far he's come since then? Now he's the first foreign-born player ever with his own Nike signature shoe.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
James against Middleton. James the pass to Davis. The rebound by Middleton.
And Clark, they say back in Greece, all of Giannis's basketball shoes were hand-me-downs from his teammates.
Greg, nothing like not having enough to drive you to get more. I mean, clearly, you think about Giannis and his background and where he is now, he and Thanasis oftentimes would take turns playing in the game, swapping the same pair of shoes. Those days are long behind both of them.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Horton Tucker, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Kuzma. Here's Davis. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the one pick or the second pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Connaughton. That shot off. And the Lakers going the other way now. Caruso, the pass to Davis. And there's the foul. Will go on P.J. Tucker. That's foul number 2 for him. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here.
Just waiting for a chance to make a play, and when the pass was made, he's all over it. Just a fantastic steal.
Boy, that was a nice leak out by Middleton. Took advantage of his quickness there.
Kuzma outside. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Inside. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Caldwell Pope outside. Davis on the follow. Davis has got 7 points in the game.
Well, Davis, so dominant, so strong, so athletic, so skilled. He got everything he wanted right there.
Outside Portis. Middleton looking it over. Back to Portis. To the middle. And stolen by Kuzma. To the paint. It's deflected. Passes it to Horton Tucker. Second chance shot. Stolen by Tucker. And here's the fast break. Here's Forbes. The Bucks keep it going. A new 14-second clock. Shot clock at 5. Middleton the pass to Tucker. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Yeah, you know, Tucker's a little undersized, but he makes up for it with leaping ability and reach.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. outside Davis. It's tipped.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
A clear look here for Middleton. Offensive rebound.
P.J. Tucker always active on the boards and doesn't give the defense a chance to box him out.
Caldwell Pope outside. Kuzma passes to Davis. It's over Tucker, and the Lakers with another miss. And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the small forward position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Drummond dishes to Harrell. Back to Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Thrown down with force. Drummond with great feel around the rim. Now, usually he's one of the leading dunkers in the NBA because he doesn't waste any time or motion in there.
Drummond working against Lopez. Down low. Middleton finds Lopez. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review shows that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And it's official. They have come all the way back. At one point, this thing seemed to be out of reach.
I did not think they had enough clock to get all the way back, but here they are. And now they've got to feel like they're in control of this thing.
And you might not have expected him to go for the steal there, but boy, oh boy, did that ever work out.
Here's Harrell, and Harrell slams it down hard.
And guys, not much more a defender can do in that situation. Harrell with the focus and the strength to just power through the contact.
Holiday against Schroeder. Antetokounmpo kicks to Holiday. Back to Giannis. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Giannis has got the lead up to 2 now for the Bucks.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
The pass to Drummond. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. DiVincenzo passes to Holiday. Schroeder comes with the double team. DiVincenzo with it. Matthews covering. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's the Bucks now. Clock at 4. Trying to get open is Lopez. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And the dunk by James.
And, you know, we've come to expect this from LeBron James, guys. I mean, when his team needs a bucket, he rises to the occasion.
Middleton outside. We've got 1:48 left in the game. Holiday finds Giannis. Back to Holiday. Now Middleton takes the three. And again, the Bucks miss. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And some changes here for the Lakers. Davis is checked in for Harrell. Contavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Wesley Matthews. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dennis Schroeder. James, the pass to Davis. And up the court come the Bucks. On the break, DiVincenzo gets the bucket. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Milwaukee.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Davis, the pass to Caldwell-Pope. And stolen by LeBron. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And it's Davis missing.
They came close there to tying it up.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the fourth, that would have been a big bucket for it.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Here's LeBron. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
Yeah, big call there on the goaltending. He just didn't get to it soon enough. Boy, that's a tough break.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Lopez kicks to DiVincenzo. Holiday looking over the floor. And there's the feed to Giannis.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
The defense needs to be just as sharp, but it's not over yet. Boy, is it tough to stop LeBron right now.
Outside, Antetokounmpo.
And in addition to his great talent, Antetokounmpo has the reputation of being an outstanding leader as well. He's a clutch player who demands the ball in these situations. You love that.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're down by 2. 1 second left to play in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And with under 2 seconds remaining, they need something quick. Don't have time for an extra pass here, but they want to try for a 3 off the inbound play and go for the win. Definitely doable.
It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. And in the locker room, each guy has been going over. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Griffin is out there with Durant. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Harris. And it's Harden in at the point. And for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3. Now here's DiVincenzo. Holiday, the pass to Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Harden against Holiday. Harden outside. On its way from Irving for 2. Harden dishes to Griffin. Rebound by Drew Holiday. Inside. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
Holiday against Harden. Passes it to Durant. Top of the key, Griffin. Just 5 on the clock. Harden has a wide open look. And that one hits back iron.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Shot's good by Middleton.
And this is what Middleton does. Hit trades. He's one of the best in the league at helping his team space the floor.
Harden surveying the D. He feeds it to Griffin. And nothing is falling for him right now. The Bucks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Outside Holiday. Middleton on the wing. He's looking for Lopez and finds him. That one misses. The Nets go the other way with it. An even 3-on-3 break. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And the Nets miss again.
Nothing going right on the offensive end. 0 for 4 from the field.
Giannis passes to Lopez. Tries again. Here's Antetokounmpo. And it's sent back by KD. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Harris kicks to Irving. Back to Harris. Plenty of space. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks.
And with Kevin Durant recovering from the Achilles injury, glad we get to see one of the all-time greats back in action.
No doubt, Greg. And KD is trying to navigate his way through one of the most difficult injuries a basketball player can face. But we know unequivocally this man will go down as one of the elite scorers in NBA history. That combination of size and shooting is truly something to behold.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Here's Griffin. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. Bucks leading by 11. The pass to Antetokounmpo. And the layup's good off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 6 points.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Harden against Holiday. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Maybe the best ever at earning free throws. I mean, Harden has mastered the art of contact and still being able to get off the shot.
A different look for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Pat Connaughton comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Griffin. Green comes in for Kevin Durant. Brown, he's checked in for Harris. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Irving.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now, here is Harden. Claxton chipped back in for 2.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Here's Middleton. He's got 6. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the first.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit. Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Back to Forbes. To the inside. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo. He's got 8.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have youth.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. He made his mark in a big way on the boards in that quarter.
How can we be the best version of ourselves individually?
Well, Durant may not be the in-your-face type of player, Greg, but he gets the message across for sure.
He's not going to yell at you. He's going to show you how it's done and expect that you're as committed to winning as he is.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And quite a position here for the Bucks to be in. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
Setting the floor for the Nets. They've got Green. He's out there with Brown. And it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard position. And taken away by Brown. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. Yep, that one goes in there. Harden's got the first basket of the second quarter for Brooklyn.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some more.
Left side, Portis. Pass to Connaughton. Giannis outside. Pass to Forbes. Clock at 6. Here's Tucker. Back to Forbes. There's the lob to Portis. Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalry. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
That's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys that unless you were on the same team.
It's stolen by Green. It's Brown with the drive.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Brooklyn shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
And the first one at the line is good. A different look for Milwaukee. Lopez is checked in for Portis. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. Pass to Tucker. Here's Connaughton, guarded by Harris. Here's Connaughton, still looking for his first bucket in this one. 5 on the clock. Puts it up from 12. Brooklyn with the rebound. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Here's Harris, and the lead is down inside single digits. Harris has got his first bucket in this one.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
To the middle, stolen by Durant. They're running. The kick out to Irving. He's looking for Griffin and finds him. 1:51 left to play in the first half. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
It was all about his athleticism when Griffin first came into the league, but it didn't take long to see he was about a lot more than that. He's got serious skills down low.
On the wing, Holiday. He's covered by Irving. Holiday dishes to Tucker. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Harris outside. And 1:01 left to play here in the second quarter. Now the pass to Griffin. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And the Bucks making a change here. Middleton's checked in. And the Nets making a change here as well. Dinwiddie's checked in for Brown. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot.
Holiday, the pass to Tucker. Shoots over KD. Not going to fall. Starting off slow, he misses his first 3 from the floor. It's tipped. Griffin kicks to Harris. From the arc. The rebound by Holiday. The feed to Tucker. The kick out to Holiday. It could go. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 8 points, 6 rebounds, and
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. If you look at Antetokounmpo in this one, he's been everywhere.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the 5, roaming the paint. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Harden's shot is good.
Well, Kyrie Irving has such a good sense of when his teammates are going to create an opportunity, and he puts the pass on time and on target.
Lopez right side. Left side, Antetokounmpo. Lopez passes to Holiday. Back to Lopez. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Antetokounmpo. Rebound, Brooklyn. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Here's Irving. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
We so often identify Joe Harris as strictly a shooter, but this guy, he is a tremendous passer as well.
Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Holiday. Giannis left side. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Harden outside. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Griffin can't get it to go in.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
He's carried this team to this lead on his back, handling almost all the scoring duties.
Nets trail by 7. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul. And the Bucks with some changes. Portis comes in for Brook Lopez. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And then for Brooklyn, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Griffin. And it's Green in for Durant. And Brooklyn making a change here. Brown's checked in. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Bucks. They've led by as many as 14 points. Pass to Portis. Green against Holiday. Middleton dishes to Holiday. 4 on the clock. Back to Middleton. Shoots over Brown. Middleton can't get it to go.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Good on the shot.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Left side, Portis. Giannis, right side. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Giannis has got 14. Here is Harden. 7 points in the game. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Well, in the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather taken? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Wow. I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know, Kawhi's got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yep, I'm going to agree. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That'll be his second foul of the game. PJ Tucker, he's checked in for the Bucks. The Nets also changing it up. Durant's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And Dinwiddie subbed in for James Harden. He can't get that one.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
The Nets have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. And he knocks down the first one.
Well, MVP is already attached to Kevin Durant's name. But what I love, he continues to excel and improve. Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Portis against Green. Outside Teague. And Forge takes the Teague. Lets it go with the 3. Here's Portis. Joe Harris is checked in for Bruce Brown. Nets trail by 8. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. The deep 3 from Irving. Milwaukee with the rebound. Teague deciding where to go with it. From deep 3-point range. No good on that one. And we've reached the end of the third. Bucks lead by 8. And we'll get going.
How many fans do I got?
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Bucks leading by 8. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. We've got Durant. Griffin is out there with Green. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position.
Man, Holiday puts a lot of pressure on the defense. Often it's with his scoring, but right there, making a play for someone else.
Dinwiddie against DiVincenzo. On the wing, Green. Shot clock at 5. Inside. Griffin passes to Green. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Milwaukee's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Griffin with the steal. He hangs. The rebound by Holiday. Holiday's got his 4th rebound in this one. Middleton the pass to Tucker. Back to Middleton. Bucks passing it around. DiVincenzo against Griffin. Back to Middleton. Dishes it to Holiday. Offensive rebound.
Well, it's just solid awareness by Brook Lopez, working hard to get his team a second opportunity.
Nets trail by 13. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Outside, KD. And the wide open shot from Griffin. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Bucks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Middleton can't get it to go. And it's Harris with the ball for Brooklyn. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still.
You know, on defense, I think you need one of the big guys to help you out in that instance.
Bucks leading by 11. Now here is Holiday. Lopez right side. Griffin with the steal. Dinwiddie with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Here's Griffin. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
Boy, what wonderful vision. Kevin Durant with a picture-perfect pass. Woo-hoo.
In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Pass to Tucker. Back to DiVincenzo. Middleton outside. Shooting foul, and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to listen to what Mike Budenholzer told his team during that timeout. He told them, look, we're in a good spot. The one thing I want you guys to do, stay in the moment. Don't look ahead. Stay in the moment and compete. Kevin, we'll see if they can keep focused.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Middleton outside. We've got 1:28 left to play here in the fourth. Shot clock at 6. Nets trail by 7. And again, Brooklyn running the court in transition. Harris's shot is good.
Joe Harris, confident, fearless, big-time shot delivery.
Harden against Howard. Middleton outside. Giannis right side. The tray. And that's good. Chris Middleton for 3. And the Bucks lead by 8.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
KD against Middleton. Irving way outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Outside Holiday. Right wing. Middleton on the wing. Giannis high post. The dish to Lopez. Shoots over Griffin. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Harden, that's good.
And one of the most creative scorers the league has to offer. Harden specializes in sinking those tough shots.
Here's Forbes off target with that shot. And so the Bucks take the win. Some good competition, but all right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on PA. It's all.
Kevin, thanks very much.
Always looking to bring his guys with him. Thanks, David. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Harden. Griffin is out there with Durant. Then there's Harris. And it's Irving in at the 2 spot. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Drummond in at the center position. Pass to Davis. Caldwell-Pope against Harden. Caldwell-Pope kicks to Davis. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Drummond. LeBron, that's a 2-pointer. Offensive rebound. And Drummond is right there.
If I had to pick one man in today's NBA to control the offensive glass for me, Drummond might be that guy.
Schroeder against Harden. Greg, we've got 2 terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. But we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Irving passes to Harden. And he uses the glass on the layup.
No, the bearded one cannot be intimidated. No matter how much contact Harden takes, he'll still find a way to finish.
Now here's James. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. The pass to Drummond. He feeds it to Davis. And stolen by Harris. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Love how strong Irving finishes. Awesome at fighting through the defense and sinking these shots.
And the Lakers with possession here. Schroeder with the ball. Caldwell-Pope outside. Back to Schroeder. And Caldwell-Pope, now it's out the key. And finished off by LeBron.
Powerful presence on the court. It's hard to match James' strength inside.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Irving looking over the floor. Here's Harden. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Are you kidding me with that pass? Okay, Kyrie. That one made my day.
Schroeder outside. Passes it to Davis. James outside. Off target with his 3. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Brooklyn.
And see, Webb, the strength and conditioning of James Harden, something I'm not certain everybody has an appreciation for.
Yeah, and to your point, back in high school, despite leading Artesia to back-to-back state championships, Harden dealt with asthma and was frankly out of shape. Over the years, dedication to diet and training, that enabled him to reach new heights.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Griffin. Green comes in for Kevin Durant. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Irving. And Dinwiddie subbed in for James Harden. Here's Caruso. Outside Matthews. It's hauled in by Claxton. Nets have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Brown drives in and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Matthews, and it's Matthews with the jam.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Now, here's Brown. Basket counts.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Lakers have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Outside Matthews. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Harrell kicks to Caruso. Harrell trying to free himself up. They grab their own miss. Outside Matthews. Pass to Horton Tucker. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Caruso, no good. The Nets with the lead. And Dinwiddie with the basket on the assist from Harris.
Oh, that's not the kind of interior defense you want. Way too slow to protect the rim.
Caruso, the pass to Kuzma. And he overshot that one, missing. And here's Harris from the arc. And he drains the three, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up. And even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Nets lead by 7. And we'll be back with And recently, Kevin Durant discussed what they have to face night in and night out.
I think we get a lot of teams' best shot in the first half.
And Greg, it's one of the great challenges of being one of the teams to beat.
But that's the difference with a superstar like Durant. He can give you elite play from start to finish. Lesser guys can do that only in spurts.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the Nets, what do you think?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, yeah, this is their preferred pace, and it's gotten them out to an early lead.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Setting the floor for the Nets. They've got Green. He's out there with Durant. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. Kuzma. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. Nets leading by 7. Shoots over Matthews. Dinwiddie's shot is off. Caruso looking for an opening. Count that one. Harrell's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Lakers.
Guys, not much more a defender can do in that situation. Harrell with the focus and the strength to just power through the contact.
Dinwiddie dishes to Green. Craig, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. You know, you gotta like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are 3 guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. You know, Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with Hakeem. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. You know, to do what he's done at this stage of his career.
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double checking, and the game continues on.
Durant wide open. He fires. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. KD's got himself on the board with 3 there.
This is where Durant feasts. I mean, he can let it fly, and he has confidence.
James in the post. KD's on him. Kicks it out to James. And the Lakers with another miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
The drive by Green, and it's sent back by Drummond.
Oh, he knows he has to be their defensive anchor. I mean, when Drummond hustles on this end, he can get these blocks.
The kick out to LeBron. Goes back up. Back to Schroeder. Pass to Caldwell Pope. LeBron against Green. And Griffin sends it back.
Oh, you want more of this from Griffin. There's no question he has the size and vertical to block shots.
Los Angeles shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And LeBron James still the face of the league as he goes into his mid-30s. The impact he's had on this sport is really immeasurable.
Come on, Jerry. I mean, he's one of the most recognizable athletes in the world. I mean, it's scary to think that LeBron can still turn it on and take over when he needs to. And you know what? Playoff LeBron is a very real thing.
Harden the pass to KD. Out to Harris. Feeds it to Harden. That misses off the backboard. Lakers trail by 7. LeBron James on the wing. And James throws it down.
That's just crazy athleticism from James. His vertical is through the roof.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for Brooklyn. There's 1:26 left in the first half of the game. KD can't get it to go.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
You got to stay on James in transition. If you give him room to run, he jumps all over.
The pass to Irving. Passes it to Durant. Irving kicks to Griffin. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Here's Morris. And it goes down 2 points. And now just a 1-point Nets lead.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Harden outside. They can't stop the run with that one. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Caldwell Pope dishes to Drummond. That one drops for him.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Schroeder against Harden. There's the feed to Griffin. And that one drops for him. And the Nets lead by 1.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Lakers.
Here's James. And the dunk by LeBron.
That's how LeBron likes to attack. So effective at scoring on the move.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. What a quarter. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. The Lakers' first quarter could have gone much better. They struggled to find an offensive rhythm or come up with enough. That's all for now. Say goodbye.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Caldwell Pope out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Drummond in at center. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel. Harris finds Griffin. Outside for KD. Ring shot on the way. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. The Lakers in the lead. Caldwell Pope outside. He dishes it to Davis. Over Durant, kicks it out to James. 4 on the shot clock. And he slams it down right on top of Kevin Durant.
I love how fierce James is, a ferocious dunk artist.
Harden scanning the floor. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Griffin passes to Durant. No good with the triple.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. This really hurt me.
That's good from Davis on the assist by LeBron. And now a 5-point Laker lead.
This is how lethal Davis is. He's capable of doing some damage, catching and firing like that.
Here's Harden. Rebounded by the Lakers. Drummond's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Slow to get warm after the break. 0 for 3 now. Maybe they need an early timeout just to try to settle things down.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
They came out the locker room refreshed. I mean, they've been the stronger team since halftime, no doubt.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Andre Drummond. Matthews comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dennis Schroeder. Harden the pass to Durant. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Durant's got his second bucket tonight.
An 0 for 3 start to the first half is finally behind them. I mean, now maybe they can get something rolling. And last season, we saw teams double and contract James Harden more than any other player in the league. As soon as he crossed half court, they did not want the ball in his hands.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists tonight.
Can't allow that kind of positioning, especially for a guy like Durant. He's so effective with his length inside.
And all the trapping had to frustrate Harden. But whatever may come, he's going to make the right play.
Yeah, and he can, Jay, because he's not just a good passer. He's a great passer. He averaged over double-digits assists the year they played him at point guard. He makes you pay for sending help.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Kyrie Irving.
I like how Irving feels the defense out. He senses he has room to shoot and fire once he gets the rock.
Out to the right wing. Kuzma against Durant. Kuzma kicks to James. Second chance shot, and there's a nice layup by Kuzma. Kuzma's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Now here's Harden. He's guarded closely. No good. Shot missing. Los Angeles leading by 6. Davis with it. Now Green defending. Davis, the pass to Kuzma. On the wing, James. 16 points for him. And the Lakers with another turnover here.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Montrezl Harrell comes in for James. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Wesley Matthews. And then for Brooklyn, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Durant. And Dinwiddie subbed in for James Harden. Dinwiddie. And the 3 off target. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half, and the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And then for Brooklyn, Blake Griffin comes in for Green, and Joe Harris is subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Dinwiddie against Schroeder. Pass to Kuzma. Harrell against Griffin. 6 to shoot. And Davis wide open. He shoots. And again, the Lakers no good. The third quarter comes to a close. Los Angeles on top. They're up by 6. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. 3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And here's Schroeder. So for Brooklyn now, they've got Joe Harris. Brown out there with Griffin. And it's Claxton in at the power forward position. Caldwell Pope left side. Outside, Davis from deep. And it's Schroeder missing. Nets trail by 6, and we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And the Lakers making a change here. Drummond's checked in. Here's Griffin. Brown outside. Over Caldwell Pope. And it's Brown missing.
Oh, you hate to let those easy chances slip through your fingers.
Here's Kuzma, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, and for being the 27th pick in the 2017 draft, Kuzma has made his mark early, already surpassed expectations.
Jeff Green is checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And both free throws good for Kuzma. Here's Dinwiddie. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Harris. Now here's Brown. Just 5 on the clock. The Nets need to get a shot off here. A putback. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. LeBron, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And a switch here for Brooklyn. James Harden, he's checked in for Bruce Brown. And stolen by Drummond. James in the post, guarded by Harden.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Schroeder against Dinwiddie. 5 to shoot. Back to Harden for 3. It's rebounded by Schroeder.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
That's good from Caldwell Pope on the assist by LeBron. James has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Harden against Caldwell Pope. To the wing on the left. Here's Griffin. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Oh, he found the open space from mid-range. Just maybe rush his release a little bit.
James looking around. Rager, the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you play for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
And you see the work Drummond has put into passing the ball. Solid at spotting the open man.
Harden against Caldwell Pope. It's Harden with the drive. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And he makes the first.
Well, look, I love how Harden does a little bit of everything. Aggressive scorer, solid rebounder, superb passer, and he's also improving on the defensive end.
Davis is checked in for Montrezl Harrell. And then for Brooklyn, Kevin Durant comes in for Green, and Irving subbed in for Dinwiddie. LeBron outside, over KD. Caldwell Pope finds Davis. Good on the bucket. And the Lakers lead by 16.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Los Angeles.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for LeBron.
He was the one dictating the pace tonight, playing up-tempo or slowing it down, but always scoring.
And stolen by Harris. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break, and he gets it to go.
Oh, just spectacular in the open floor. When Harden's coming downhill, you're at his mercy.
Schroeder looking over the floor. Now the dish to James. He kicks to Caldwell Pope. Left side, Davis shoots over KD. Can't connect from 13 feet out. And here are the Nets. Down low, Griffin. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
Now, if you're going to stop Griffin, it has to be a hard foul. He's too powerful. He embraces contact.
LeBron outside. And there's the pass to Caldwell Pope. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Downtown Los. Welcome to 2K Sports for another. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the small forward. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Drummond in at the 5, patrolling the paint. Now here's James. And above the rim play, always captivating, Steve. We should see a lot of that tonight.
And Kevin, I'm so excited. You know, I played under the rim, so to get a chance to watch guys play well above, I am getting my popcorn ready. Drew does it how it's supposed to be done. Changes ends quickly, puts himself in the right position to finish.
Pass to Drummond. Six on the shot clock. Back to James. LeBron is doubled and out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Outside Holiday. DiVincenzo against Davis. Antetokounmpo passes to DiVincenzo. And it's out of bounds. Well, they say it was last touched by DiVincenzo. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Middleton against James. To the paint. And finished off by LeBron.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell-Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Middleton outside. Antetokounmpo against Davis. Back to Middleton from past the arc. The Lakers with the rebound. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
What I love about AD, he doesn't just have a well-rounded game. He's elite at both ends of the floor.
It's his first trip to the line. And both free throws good for Davis. Milwaukee's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Middleton outside. Left side, Antetokounmpo. On the wing, DiVincenzo. He's guarded by Caldwell-Pope. Just 5 on the clock. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And here's Los Angeles. LeBron outside. Caldwell-Pope right side. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Holiday with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Here's Giannis. Holiday. And Holiday is right there. Holiday's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, the toughness of Holiday, sticking his nose in there, coming up with the second chance look.
Schroeder looking over the floor. James against Middleton. James in the post. Good. James has got his second bucket of the game to go.
The power, body control. LeBron finishes through contact as well as anyone we've seen.
DiVincenzo finds Lopez. And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game. And the Lakers with some changes. Harrell, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Kyle Kuzma comes in for LeBron. And it's Alex Caruso in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Portis, he's checked in for Milwaukee.
This is what they want to see. Portis finishing strong inside, making his presence felt.
Here's Caruso, guarded by Holiday. goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
And to Tacumbo. And Davis sends it back.
What's crazy about AD as a shot blocker, he can block your shot at all three levels.
The Bucks trail. It's Portis atop the key. Kuzma brings the double team. Middleton inside the three-point line, and it's off the back rim. No good. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's his first foul. And the Lakers with some changes. Horton Tucker's checked in. And Wesley Matthews subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. The Bucks also changing it up. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo.
Getting hit on the way up, the ability to finish in traffic might be Harrell's strongest attribute offensively.
Now here is Holiday. Connaughton passes to Portis. Now here's Tucker, guarded closely. And the Bucks miss again. Los Angeles leading by 4. Caruso kicks to Harrell. Pass to Horton Tucker. Matthews, no one around him. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Lakers lead by 4. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sport. Earlier on, we ran into Bobby Portis to explain the origin.
You know, I think the underdog story, started when I was a kid,
And Greg Klein with the chip on his shoulder has served Portis well.
Some guys try to block out the haters. Portis uses it as fuel to keep achieving more.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for the Bucks, P.J. Tucker is out there with Portis. Then it's Holiday, and it's Forbes in at the shooting guard position. Here's Portis, lays it up and banks it in.
That was physical D, but Bobby Portis is so strong, he finished through contact.
Here's Caruso, guarded by Holiday. Caruso, the pass to Harrell. Here's Horton Tucker. Pass to Caruso. Harrell trying to free himself up. Caruso, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And Holiday kicks to Connaughton. And the pass to Portis. Here is Forbes. He's covered by Matthews. Back to Forbes. Shoots over Matthews. Forbes can't get it to go.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Caruso, the pass to Matthews. He feeds it to Harrell. And Harrell slams it in.
The bench loves that play from Montrezl Harrell. His physicality makes him hard to stop.
Out to the wing. Matthews with the steal. And there is a whistle. That goes on Bryn Forbes. That is his first foul of the game. So both teams changing it up here. Lakers leading by 6. Here's James. Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning. And your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much-needed asset.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
Cutting his teeth in the Spurs system, Forbes has improved at keeping his eyes up and finding the open man.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. James against Holiday. Over Holiday. Off the left rim and out. Bucks have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Here's Connaughton. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Great player movement. Great ball movement. That's fun to watch.
.135 left in the second quarter. Here's James. And Drummond throws it down.
He could have tried to force a shot there. Instead, LeBron keeps his eyes up, finds an open teammate.
Steve, one thing I always think of when I watch LeBron, how much fun it must be to be a teammate of his.
You know, Kevin, I wish I could have played with a guy like LeBron James. You get so many open looks and easy finishes with him on the court. One of the easiest superstars to play with, bar none.
Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. The offensive rebound.
Multi-time NBA rebound leader. Might want to think about putting a body on Drummond.
Holiday, the pass to Lopez. Down low. Here's Tucker trying to get open as Lopez. That one a little long. Lakers leading by 3. The drive. Oh, that was something else.
Respect. LeBron showing the artistry that other players could only dream of.
Double team on Holiday. Pass to Connaughton. Now here's Tucker. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
LeBron against Holiday. James dishes to Drummond. LeBron trying to free himself up. The layup off target. And it's the Bucks on the break. Here's Connaughton. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now just a 1-point Laker lead.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets under.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the end. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. They were outscored by just a bit in the... Thanks for joining.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Bucks shooting well, 50% from the floor. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's Drummond in at the 5. That's the Laker 5. Middleton finds Holiday. Shot clock at 6. Passes to DiVincenzo. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. DiVincenzo's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Bucks. James against Middleton. James, the pass to Davis. Outside for Caldwell-Pope. Back to Davis. Caldwell-Pope dishes to Davis. Here's Drummond. Trying to get open as Davis, and it's Drummond missing.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
And another basket for Milwaukee.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Schroeder against Holiday. Schroeder kicks to Davis. Caldwell-Pope outside. It's Solenbad to Kumbo. And here we go. The Bucks running again. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Dennis Schroeder.
You know Drew Holiday will shift his pace ever so slightly, just enough to get you to overcommit.
Bobby Portis is checked in for Brook Lopez.
It wasn't that long ago that Holiday suffered some injuries that had people concerned about his future.
Greg, some injuries are bad luck. We do know this. Drew Holiday's physical, he's fearless, and he doesn't know any other way to play. But thankfully, he's battled through, and he is still playing at an all-star level.
Holiday up top from about 19 feet. Caruso grabs the miss.
Ooh, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
DiVincenzo hits the bucket. DiVincenzo's got the lead up to 7 now for the Bucks.
When you've gained a decade or more of experience, this is what tends to happen. Holiday staying very patient, waiting for someone to break free.
Here's Caruso. Los Angeles with another miss.
They just don't have it right now. 0 for 4. Must have been one poor speech at halftime.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Giannis against Davis. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And Middleton with a clear path to the hoop. Pass to Holiday. Puts up a 3. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Hey, guys, you'd have to say this run really triggered by their transition offense.
1:51 left in the third. Here's Davis. Throws it down. If the official calls the foul, it may be a three-point play. It's on Bobby Portis.
And with a strong finish, he finally ends that 13-0 run by the Bucks.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. PJ Tucker, he's checked in for the Bucks. Bryn Forbes comes in for Drew Holiday. You know, when you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
LeBron, he's checked in for the Lakers. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Alex Caruso. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Teague's checked in. Middleton outside. And again, the Bucks miss. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Lakers. And James gets it to go.
That was a great job creating in transition. LeBron, using his speed, puts himself in a position to attack.
The pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Teague. Now here's Tucker, guarded by Kuzma. And Tucker kicks to Giannis. Just 4 to shoot. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Drummond's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Lopez, he's checked in for the Bucks. Holiday comes in for Teague. Kicks it out to James. Lopez with the block.
It's a bonus whenever Lopez comes up with the swat. Want to see more of this from the big fella. Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the 5, down low. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Middleton the pass to Holiday. To the inside. Here's Giannis.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Lakers trail by 10. Peter passes to Davis. DiVincenzo with the rebound. And the Bucks, their shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Middleton looking it over. Lopez kicks to Holiday. For 3, Middleton. The Lakers with the rebound. Drummond's got 5 rebounds tonight. It's Schroeder with the drive. He gets that one. Schroeder's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for Los Angeles. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Lopez passes to DiVincenzo. Back to Lopez. Middleton on the wing, covered by LeBron. No good that time, so the Lakers will take it the other way.
Well, so far, this cold night from the field has not affected their ability to maintain this lead.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Outside Holiday. Offline with his 3. Lakers trail by 6. Here's Davis, and the basket is good, and he's got it. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Post-game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
And the Bucks making a change here. Forbes checked in, and we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, guys. Well, Mike Budenholzer had some advice for the team during the timeout. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
After putting up zeros in the first half, he is making up for it big time now.
Lakers trail by 6. LeBron left side. Drummond dishes to James. Wide open look. A rebound by the Bucks. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Antetokounmpo kicks to Middleton. Clock at 6. Holiday the pass to Lopez. And he makes good on the layup. And it's an 8-point Bucks lead.
Whatever drawbacks Lopez may have, scoring in the post isn't one of them. He is a nightmare for opposing defenses to deal with down low.
And the Lakers call time here. They're trailing by 8. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Drew Holiday.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hands.
If he could only contribute like this for them every night, you can't overstate how much better it makes this team when he has a game like this. And on the road, no less. Back to Lopez. And stolen by Drummond. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Here's Davis. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Middleton the pass to Antetokounmpo. Kicks it to Forbes. And Middleton now atop the key. Holiday inside the line. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Lakers trail by 6. Drummond finds James. The rebound by Middleton. But they get it back. And the Lakers call time here. They're behind by 6. 55 seconds left in the 4th quarter. The Bucks making a switch here. DiVincenzo's checked in. Here's Schroeder. 51 seconds left in the 4th. 6 to shoot. Davis kicks it over to Schroeder. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And again, the Lakers no good. Fast break, Milwaukee. Holiday with the ball. And Giannis throws it down.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Schroeder outside. Lakers passing it around. Pass to Drummond. Caldwell Pope against DiVincenzo. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. Middleton outside. And so the Bucks take the win. A solid win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith. The traffic in New York City making its way back and forth between Manhattan and the Borough. Now the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Nets, we've got Harden. Durant is out there with Griffin. Then there's Irving. And it's Harris in at the 3 spot. Here's Antetokounmpo. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. Deep benches tonight, Greg, on both sides. This seems to be a growing trend.
You know, teams are digging deeper than ever before, even getting into the two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys. One, you're trying to protect the investment in your big-ticket items, your franchise-caliber players, but you got to keep an eye on the future in terms of player development. That's another area where the league has really changed when you look at the makeup of these rosters.
Well said. Here's Giannis. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got his second bucket.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Harden the pass to Griffin. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Connects from three-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Giannis. Now DiVincenzo. Lopez passes to DiVincenzo. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
And this is why Griffin is so valuable to his team. Always willing to share the rock.
Pass to Lopez. For 3, Middleton. Brooklyn with the rebound. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
KD with the bucket.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Middleton outside. To halt the run. And it's Griffin with the rebound. The Nets have gone 4-4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Yep, it counts.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Middleton outside. Another miss by Middleton. Brooklyn leading by 7. Here's Irving. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Griffin's got his 4th assist in this one.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Lopez passes to Middleton. Lopez inside. Griffin on him. Lopez, no luck. And it's Harris with the ball for Brooklyn. It's Harden with the drive. They get the rebound. It's good on the putback.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And Holiday kicks to Middleton. It's deflected. Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. Back to Antetokounmpo. Stolen by Durant. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo, trying to get something going. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, this team likes to see Lopez working hard on the glass. That's a part of his game he must continue to improve upon.
Harden against Howard. Harden the pass to KD. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Holiday against Harden, and Drew Holiday, the bucket on the assist by Antetokounmpo.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Bucks trail by 7. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. From outside, off the mark. For Brooklyn, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them. Count that bucket. Irving's got 6.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Middleton outside. Lopez right side. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That's his first foul. Just 4 seconds left to play in the first. And a deep three from Irving. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the Nets, what do you think?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Bobby Portis out there with P.J. Tucker. Then it's Holiday, and it's Forbes in at the shooting guard position.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. Greg, you were a feared ball hawk in your playing days, and I know you see similar players playing today.
No doubt about that, Kev. You know, Ben Simmons, a player at 6'10", with those hands. He's incredible to watch on that. And how about Fred VanVleet, though? He's a guy, they say he's 6'1". I don't know, but he gets into you and competes, man. And that's the beauty of our game. You know, you can be as big as the trees and have a major impact, or you can be one of those little fellas, as they like to call us, and be equally as effective on the floor.
Like the Chris Pauls, the Patrick Beverleys. There are a lot of those guys that play the ball like you did so well. Yeah, right. Great players. It's Brown on the wing. Inside, and stolen by Portis. Here's the break. Here's Connaughton. Here's Tucker. There's the pass to Connaughton. Fires the three. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
You know, that an area where Tucker continues to improve, making the extra pass.
Holiday against Irving. Passes it to Claxton. Brown outside. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Irving. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Out to the right wing. Dinwiddie. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Bucks trail by 7. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Portis, the pass to Holiday. He kicks it to Forbes. A three-pointer off the mark. Nets leading by 7. Back to Dinwiddie. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Well, good vision from the inside and kicking it to the perimeter.
Holiday against Irving. Holiday dishes to Forbes. Pass to Tucker. Just 5 to shoot. Dinwiddie with the steal. And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Finished off the break. And now an 11-point Nets lead.
You simply cannot give Kyrie Irving room to run in the open floor. This guy is a phenomenal transition player.
To the middle. Over in the corner, Portis. Connaughton passes to Holiday. And the Bucks miss again.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Bucks trail by 11. Portis kicks to Connaughton. No good from outside. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. He hits Brown with the drive, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. The Nets have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. He misses the free throw. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Giannis comes in for P.J. Tucker. Chris Middleton's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Drew Holiday. The pass to Lopez. Giannis left side. Stolen by Durant. Middleton against Harris. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Middleton looking it over. And Giannis throws it down.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
Harden outside. It's Durant on the wing. No one near him. The rebound by the Bucks. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
And the shot goes down.
And that's just too easy. When Griffin gets to that area of the floor, expect him to finish.
Middleton outside. Passes it to Antetokounmpo. Knocked away. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
The inside.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. It's Brooklyn out in front at the half. They lead by 10. And over to Shaq. And
we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
They've got Griffin. Joe Harris is out there with Durant. Then it's Harden, and it's Irving at the 2 guard. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Middleton for 3. Up again. The rebound by Harden. Nets leading by 10. Here's Griffin. Good D by Lopez. Holiday looking for an opening. DiVincenzo passes to Giannis. Banked in off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Bucks.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Pass to Durant. In the corner, Harden. 4 on the shot clock. Pass to Griffin. Out to Harris. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Giannis passes to Holiday. Middleton outside. And there's the pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Middleton. His three-pointers off the mark.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
They get it back. It's Durant on the wing. No good on the three. Bucks trail by 10. DiVincenzo finds Holiday. Passes it to Lopez. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
You know this, if you're open, you can count on Brook Lopez to find you. He uses his height to spot open teammates.
Harden against Holiday. Harden dishes to Griffin. Clock at 6. KD on the wing. Over on Antetokounmpo. Again, the miss by KD.
Yeah, but the hand in the face. It's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor. Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
It's Harden with the drive, and the layup is good. And the Nets lead by 8. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent, but 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
And go figure is right. Here's Middleton. And the rebound goes to Griffin.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Harden, no good.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall. Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing the muscles he's added to that near 7-foot frame.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Griffin. Green comes in for Kevin Durant. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Harris. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Brown right side. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
How about battling through the impact there and then wheeling that basketball in?
Bucks trail by 7. To the right side. Here is Forbes, guarded by Harden. The 9-foot shot, and he knocks down the jumper. Portis has got his first points in this one.
This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Feeds it to Dinwiddie. Tries from 7. Bank shot, no good. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And when you shoot 86 from the line like he did last season, you usually cash in on those opportunities.
2 shots.
Harden hits them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
He got it up, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Nets out in front, up 5. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double-checking, and the game continues on.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team, and he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed, guys.
A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Boy, terrific read. Kyrie Irving understands what the defense is giving him and takes advantage.
On the wing, Giannis. It's good, and that takes him to 77% shooting this game, 10 for 13.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Lopez against Harden, and he converts the layup. And the Nets lead by 4.
And Harden is a nightmare in the pick and roll. Just a clever combo guard who is completely unpredictable.
Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. And it's Lopez at the elbow. Inside, Durant with the steal. And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Drops in the breakaway layup.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Holiday against Harden. For 3, Middleton. Griffin grabs the board. Griffin's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Durant. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And now an 8-point Brooklyn lead.
You love the leadership of Kyrie Irving from the lead guard position. Yes, he's looking to score, but he's adept at finding the open teammate.
Holiday with the 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Irving's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Harden, no good. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Bucks. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the dunk by Giannis.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Harden surveying the D. Down low. Durant, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
DiVincenzo can't hit it. Brooklyn leading by 6. Here's Irving, fouled in the act of shooting. And here we go, coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Kyrie Irving.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
Holiday against Harden. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Portis.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And Giannis throws it down.
And how about the initiative there from Antetokounmpo? Excellent at seeing lanes to the basket and then just taking advantage.
Now, here is Irving. Defense right on him. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
Man, that is a good one. Kyrie really just comes alive when the game gets tight.
And Forbes has it in the corner. Back to Holiday. Double team on Holiday. Pass to Portis. Griffin with the steal. High post, KD. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And the Nets lead by 8.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
And Holiday kicks to Middleton. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. Middleton can't get it to go. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. Nets passing it around. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Durant. Here's Irving. Rebound, Milwaukee. Here is Forbes. Now the pass to Holiday. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch. David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Am.